You either put those away now, or are you comfortable holding them? Because it's going to take up 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
you ready?
fine.
You're good? Okay. Like he's just going to crawl right up your sleeve. Not a big deal.
She's constantly moving.
Okay. So here's how this works. We have 2 visitor centers. People call us, they text us, and they ask us questions. You're going to answer them in a segment we call We Get Questions.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be good. I can tell.
Good. You got this. So here's a question we got on the Sonoma Wine Imbibers Facebook page. Shout out to them. I'm seeking out a hidden gem winery. Can you recommend another winery that has amazing wines? No Pinot Noir. I love big reds, but my friend enjoys whites. I've done hundreds of Sonoma wineries already. Hundreds. I'm looking for someplace new for next year's trip. Thanks in advance. Paula's face. So no Pinots, big reds.
So I'm thinking, does it have to be in Sonoma Valley, or can it be somewhere else?
It can be anywhere. Yeah. Oh, did I scare the fox? Sorry.
No, I'm just going to set him. I think he's done.
He's done.
He's like it's like a 3-year-old when they're done. They're done.
Absolutely.
They're good. Away he goes.
Any ideas on the winery?
I have not been to any of the wineries around here.
Don't.
I know.
Oh no.
I would love to go.
You should
I would
go.
absolutely love to go to wineries.
Like a big.
But I haven't.
Not me.
You're not a wine drinker. Okay, you don't need to, so that's okay.
I love wine.
Yeah.
I just haven't been to any of the ones around
And
here.
newer, you know it. That's kind of funny.
It doesn't have to be new. It could be because it could be new to anybody. If you've never been there, it's new to you.
There's so many,
So
right?
what's a
That's
big
true.
red wine?
Usually, I don't know, right? It's all about perception.
Right.
And your personal taste.
Right.
So I usually ask more questions.
Okay, you kind of.
But given if it was an email or,
Right.
if you're corresponding through email, typically what I would do is I used to ask where they're staying.
Right, to
And
kind of
or the
parse it out
route,
there.
right?
Right.
To try to figure out exactly where
Right.
they're going to be. Because, Sonoma County is so
It's very large.
large.
It
It
is
just
large.
kind of depends. I don't want to
Right. All right, I'm going to
take
throw
them
one
off
out
base.
there. I'm gonna
But
go.
there's, so Hawk,
Oh, good.
Alexander
Hawk.
Valley.
Very good. Yeah.
Right?
I used to have a tasting room here.
Big
yeah.
Cabernets.
Big cabs. And Alexander Valley is known for big reds. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's a good call, Paula.
Yeah.
Okay, Hawk. Meadowcroft down here, they have big Cabernet there too as well.
Yep.
Almost anything out of Moon Mountain, which is on Sonoma Valley
Yep.
up there. So Repris wines will have a cab and a big red and stuff like that. Most of the Pinot Noirs are in the cooler regions, right? But these are
Something to try a little bit different, maybe, an Italian varietal from VJB.
Oh yeah,
possibly.
I love VJB. You guys need to bring your sloth to VJB because listen, they have this big courtyard, and on Sundays they play accordion, and they have gelato, and
gelato.
it's
He
fun.
loves
Pizza.
gelato.
They have a pizza.
And they
Yeah.
have pizza. Wait, your sloth's Italian now.
Italian sloth. The rare Italian
All right, so that was
sloth.
good. You answered it correctly. That's it. You
So I like Welch's.
and that's a very good grape juice as well.
Yeah.
Fine vintage.
Fine.
A lot of terroir on there. Thank you very much. I do like Welch's as well. Well done. Well, actually, and I want to bring that up. If people who don't drink alcohol, wine grape juice, it's not fermented, is really good, right? And if you ever get a chance to come out and harvest, sometimes like at Loxton and other wineries, they'll let you taste from what's called the press. And it's a very sweet, it's a lot like a grape juice. I mean, not like, it literally is a grape juice, but it's a wine grape juice that hasn't been processed. And it is so delicious.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
I lived on a place on the Russian River in Healdsburg, and I would run out and grab grapes
Right.
and make jelly
Oh
and
yeah,
jam.
you can absolutely do that. Absolutely.
It was fabulous.
So wait, you were a river person up there? How long
No.
ago was it?
No,
I'm on to you. You were living in a commune off Fitch Mountain? I know you, lady. I got your number.
No.
My
It was
friend
my
lives on Fitch
sister's
Mountain.
Okay. Okay, here's another question we got. This was when they walked in and they said, "We've been to other missions in California. Would you recommend we visit Sonoma's mission and why?"
Yes, because.
Good answer. I mean, if you saw the other ones, you might as well see ours.
And because it's right across the street.
It's right across the
Yeah,
street. I know, it is kind
hello.
of, like, where's the mission? Well, it's right there.
Right there.
So if you guys went to, did you guys go to fourth grade in California? You built the missions, or you had to study a mission or visit a mission?
I built a mission.
What'd you build it out of? Do you remember?
Macaroni.
Yeah, macaroni,
I was going to say sugar cubes
Sugar
were pretty
cubes.
common.
Popsicle sticks.
popsicle sticks. You learn to build a mission, right?
Yeah.
So we do have a great mission. I would recommend visiting Sonoma's. It's not the huge grandeur that like Santa Barbara has. That's a beautiful, beautiful mission.
It's grandeur on a smaller scale.
Thank you. Well, you are hired, lady. Good job. So we are the last mission built in California. There were 21 of them. Also the only mission built during Mexican independence. So Mexico declared independence from Spain, and so they built our mission. So that is nice. Paul, you grew up in San Francisco, right? So you have a mission down there, Mission Dolores, which is also quite nice.
Yep.
The story
My
goes...
parents were married there, actually.
Oh, were they really? Okay. I think there's a plaque there that says that. Yeah. Paula's parents were hitched here. I would recommend going to the mission. It's a good one. All right, here's another one. I last visited Sonoma 30 years ago and tastings were free. Is that still the case? If not, what are some options? So Paula, you've been in tourism for 1 or 2 years prior to this. Has there been any changes in those 30 years?
Oh, absolutely.
So are tastings still free that you know of?
Well,
And I can give you
with purchase, right?
Okay, you're right. So obviously, so back in the day, it was much more informal affair, but you would pull up and they would pour for you and stuff like that. But at the time, some people started treating it like a bar,
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with them, but bachelorette parties and bachelor parties would roll in, and they weren't really interested in buying wine.
No, I mean, it's much more of an experience now with
Right.
food and wine and taking in the atmosphere and looking at the beautiful view. And there's a lot of chefs at wineries now, right?
Exactly,
Where
like St. Francis.
We didn't really have too many of those before. I think
Right.
it was maybe a few
Right.
wineries had chefs, but now
It's much more
quite
common.
a few. And you
Yeah.
can sit down and have a food and wine pairing and
Right.
really get an opportunity to experience the wine with food, which completely changes the palate.
Completely changes the experience. So I would say that it's not still the case that there's a lot of free tastings. There are plenty of, quite some are $20. And that goes a long way because it's more of an experience, and they'll often give you little nibbles to go with it. There's also 2-for-1 passes that you can get. Also, we do have at the Sonoma Visitors Bureau, we have the Plaza Tasting Pass. It's $69. That gets you into 3 different wineries already, and so you're basically saving 25%.
Right.
So that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, what is making that sound?
Somebody's got her panties in a bunch.
What is that sound? Is
That's
that
her.
I'll
She's
hold it up
hissing?
here.
Is she gonna yell at me or something? That's a hedgehog. Does she want to answer a question? What is she doing?
She's snarfling.
Starfleet. That's a new one.
She is forcing air through her nose.
Right?
She doesn't have a cold, so don't worry.
No, but she's not going to shoot spikes in her eyes or something, is she?
She can pull her eyebrows down over.
Oh my
her
God, she looks like
face.
Roy Bridges. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, and she's snarfling because she's mad?
It's probably the barometric pressure changed
Okay.
in the Philippines,
Okay.
and she's
The butterfly, yeah. Right, okay. Well, we've got one more question, and we'll see if she'll get through it. Are you ready?
Okay.
You guys know the answer to this one. It came in today. We are interested in thrifting and resale shops.
Oh.
Can you do that in Sonoma Valley?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think we're all 3 thrifters here.
Are you guys thrifters?
Let me tell you.
Yeah? So we're...
I got to do a shout out
Go.
for my own personal business, SonomaRepurpose.com. Thank you.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
That's our home business that we have.
That's the Sonoma
That's-
Repurpose. I know
yeah.
you're doing crafts and stuff like that, but Sonoma Repurpose.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So people,
My
she's
husband
actually
makes
really
wine
crafty.
bottle lights and the whole thing.
She's
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
crafty.
she's very crafty. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Paula doesn't.
I am as well.
But, thrift stores.
She makes
absolutely.
jewelry. You probably do too.
Which
So
crafty?
Oh, depends on if it's October, maybe.
yeah, come back in October. You'll find out. So I was gonna say there are thrifting and resale shops all around. A lot of antique shops. You said you live in
Absolutely.
Petaluma.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a whole row there, and especially when you go out towards between Sebastopol and Petaluma, there's a whole other row out there.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
I didn't even know this. People came in. I was prepared to answer. There's a thing called the Sonoma Valley Resale Trail that we have a map of all the different little resale shops around Sonoma Valley. So we have like one called
Can I
Church
have
Mouse.
one of those?
Yeah, I'll have to pick one up too, by the
welcome
way.
to the
Oh,
visitors.
yay.
Welcome to the Visitors Bureau. That's what we
Okay.
do. Yeah, and the Church Mouse, I dropped some stuff off earlier to one of them. So yeah, there's plenty of thrifting opportunities here. And thrift could be anything like a lot of teenagers go thrifting for clothes up to like cool furniture and you repurpose it or
right.
something like that. And so a big thing.
I bought a bag just recently, a little Ziploc bag with some beadwork in it, and I did my Google Lens thing,
Right.
It was an Iroquois Indian, like a
Pattern.
pattern thing shaped like an arrowhead, but all these fantabulous crystal beads on it.
Right.
And it was like from the 1850s.
Oh, wow. That's a long time find.
$5.
Holy moly. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff out there. So the answer is yes, you can do that in Sonoma Valley, and you might find something from 100 years ago or further, because I'm trying to do my math. But
Wow.
yeah, definitely 100
So can I say one thing? I remembered
course.
something people ask about Pocahontas, and it looks like one of her eyes is bigger.
I was
than
going
the
to
other.
ask, but I didn't want to bring that
You
up, so it's
didn't
kind of
wanna-
rude.
Yeah,
to
no,
mention.
it's fine. She doesn't care.
Okay.
And I'm good at explaining things.
Right.
So what happens is she has two little black eyes exactly the same size. She has a little black circle, like a spot around this eye, which makes it look bigger. And all the kids go, "Oh, does she have like one eye that's bigger?"
Oh.
And
No
she
one
doesn't.
punched her.
It's not
Nobody-
Spuds McKenzie.
no,
That
no.
was
Okay.
just her
Natural or
Yeah, it's natural.
That's
Or if
eyeliner.
she was a teenage girl, it would be like putting eyeliner on poorly on one side and then getting caught by mom and not doing the other side.
right?
Doing the YouTube video tutorials.
Or using the felt pen.
Right.
To do that.
Right.
That way your makeup will last a little bit longer.
It will
with
last
the
a
Sharpie.
little
Okay,
longer.
good. I was wondering. I didn't want to bring that up and be rude to your.
Oh
to
no,
your-
she's fine. She doesn't
okay, to your
care.
hedgehog there. But
She doesn't even know she has that.
she's got it there.
She's a rebel without a clue.
Oh gosh.